Night, one of those games in conference play where it's just a grinded out type of game, and in a lot of ways it's a gut check type of game. Similar to last year when we played Monmouth, we were up 15 at home, and they came back, took the lead, and they won, kind of going away. So tonight we showed a lot of character, a lot of resolve, in that we got down, but we figured out a way to win. And obviously, it came down to getting some key stops at the end, some big threes by Nick Dorn, and then free throws to get the separation. So proud that we got the win. We know we have to play better. We got to clean some stuff up. But you win a game in league play, like you're always grateful for that.
TJ and TK?
TJ, you balled out today offensively, but you also made some huge plays on defense as well. What does it mean to be a major contributor on both sides of the ball?
To play at this level, you got to be able to do both on both ends of the floor. So, coach, he put me on Abdi, and that was my matchup for the night. So, I tried my best to try to shut him down, but he a good player, so he still ended up with about like 21 or whatever. But we had some big stops at the end of the game, so good.
Both of y'all spent some time guarding Bashir tonight. 22 points, but it took 23 shots. What was the game plan to kind of slow him down?
Really just low to the ball, because we know that the ball gonna be in his hands like 90% of the time. So we just gotta live with the tough shots he make, because he take and make tough shots. So we just gotta live with that and can't hang our heads on that. So just low to the ball, and just we really try to let everybody else do more scoring than he did, but he just ended up getting his at the end.
TK, you were really hot at the start of the game. How do you kind of build that momentum early in the game, especially coming the next game? How do you build momentum for Charleston?
Just seeing how the game is flowing for me, honestly. Just taking the right shots, getting to my spots, most important thing. Because, I live in the mid-range, I would say. So just getting there and just being efficient from there.
Coach talked about this kind of feeling like last year's game against Monmouth, up double digits at home. What were y'all talking about in the huddles as Monmouth took the lead, and what was the message to bring y'all back in front at the end?
No, we got a lot of older guys and like guys that been here already. So we was all calm because we know like what we got to do in the defensive end. So like we was just all calm. We know like we gonna get the lead back, but it started on the defensive end with the stops. So that was really the main thing, just get stops, and then we gonna do what we do on the offensive end.
TJ, you were shooting a lot of free throws there at the end, kind of by yourself. Did it feel like you were just in the gym practicing?
Yeah, it felt like I was in the gym just, getting my reps, but, counted them all, extended the lead, so that was good.
Any other questions? TK, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Take your water, too.
For Coach Taylor?
Coach, this is the full 40-minute game. What does it mean for your team to be able to play from start to finish and be able to finish even when the Six are down on them?
Yeah, it really shows what our team has been through this season. We've had some tough games, some tough battles. We've been in some situations that get a little bit sticky, that are competitive, and our guys have been able to step up and respond when it does get a little bit tight. And I thought TJ was great. He got transition attack that kind of got us back in it, and the and-one, and then Nick's threes. So like guys stepped up and made big plays, and then we got big stops when we needed to, and we're able to come up with the rebounds.
You mentioned Nick's big threes down the stretch. You battled a lot of foul trouble and was struggling shooting.
Yeah.
Just what did you tell him, or how much trust do you have in him to kind of close the game for you with 10 points down the stretch?
Yeah, he knows that we have tremendous confidence in him, and I really don't have to say anything. Like, he knows that we're going to run action for him, and we did. We ran a couple plays for him. One, they just kind of found, and they were so concerned about Sam and post-ups that he was able to create some space and knock down a three, and then we came right back to him after he made one, and Nick stepped up and knocked down another one. So just really proud of him, because it's tough when you're in foul trouble like that and you're frustrated and you really can't get into a really good offensive flow. But the fact that Nick finished the night with 7 rebounds, 1 offensive. Like, he did a lot of other things to help affect the game and help affect winning for us.
What's your message for the team heading into next game, especially because it's such a huge game for the conference?
Yeah, every game in conference is a huge game. If we don't get this one tonight, it's a huge game. So, like, we had to win tonight. Charleston had a tough loss, to Wilmington. So every night, every game is a huge game, and Charleston's another huge game for us. Obviously, we're tied with them in the standings, and it'll be a big game. And my message to the team is that we just have to play better. To play better than we did tonight, and we have, and our guys know that. They're pretty self-aware. So we'll break the film down and we'll kind of make some corrections, and I'm sure they'll come out with a ton of energy on Saturday night.
Quickly back to tonight, that final field goal of the game for Sam, less than a minute to play, shot clock winding down, you got that hook shot. What did you see on that possession, and how much trust do you have in Sam to make a play there?
Yeah, the clock was winding. I did get concerned because it took a little bit of time to go, and obviously at that point I can call a timeout. But I try to have trust in my players that, again, we're talking to them from the bench, like, you got to go, know the clock, we're counting the clock down. So I felt like, if he could get to his spot, then he had a great chance of making the shot, and he did. He got to his spot, got the shot he wanted, and was able to knock it down. So. But I was thinking about timeout in that situation, and then drawing something up specifically. But I try to trust my guys and let them play in that situation, because again, sometimes just the freedom of being able to move and make a decision and make a play works better than when they script and they can set their defense.
Any other questions?
Hey, Coach, as you said, it was a pretty chaotic conference game. You had some delays in the second half,
Yeah.
emotions kind of running high. What was your message to the guys? How were you guys able to stay focused on the task at hand?
Yeah, great question. It was really about us just trying to stay smart and play disciplined. I thought that, obviously Matt dunk and kind of bring the basket down, which was unique. Hadn't seen that before. But we just said, guys, we just have to play disciplined. We have to play smarter, play disciplined, because they got going early in the second half. They were scoring on multiple possessions. So I didn't really like the way the game was trending for us defensively, but it took us a while to really get things back under control. But guys stepped up, made big free throws down the stretch, and we just, again, it's a crazy game. You just don't want anything to linger or spill over. The handshake line or anything. Those are good guys. I like their coaching staff, players, good kids. So, like, we just want to finish the game the right way and kind of move on.